Welcome to Brawlhalla.
This is going to be crazy here. The winner of this is going to play Luna, PR number 1 in NA. So
3, 2,
that's a pretty big match for these two players.
I mean, if you're either of these players, you're not only thinking of this match, you're thinking of the battle to come, having to face Luna, and then if you beat Luna, you're going to face Java as well, who just beat Luna. So, I mean, this is only the start of a very, very big climb for both of these players if they make it through this set. And so far, no answer coming out of Anonymous for the Blast's slaughter that BBBalloonboy's been putting out so far. Just so much unanswered damage. One more side air, could have done it right there. Wouldn't be able to find it. Goes for the down air. That is going to be dangerous. BBBalloonboy all the way around. Anonymous hit by the very last blast of that recovery. But
oh my
still
god.
Hasn't found a hit. Almost a flawless stock coming out of BBBalloonboy. One more recovery will be enough. Finally finds the end light. At least not getting a completely zero to death stock, but Anonymous has a lot of work to do to catch up here.
Slowly, you know, getting some more hits in now, but BBBalloonboy has just been kind of dominating him here. Now Anonymous Alex answering back, but the Nair's going to come out. Not enough to KO on Apocalypse. Oh, goes for the D-Sig. Another Nair. Still not enough to KO. Another one. That's going to do it.
Finally.
Wow.
Yeah, if you're BBBalloonboy, you're wiping your brow. You're trying to chill out after that one, because Anonymous was starting to get a bit of damage in there. Does have BBBalloonboy entering the red right here. Oh, the unarmed side heavy. Just so confident with that. Goes for the weapon toe as well, but that is the strength of exhausted boss recovery that we see firsthand right there. Gives you so much vertical movement, but Anonymous not afraid to get in with this axe and get a lot of damage done in such a short amount of time that we saw in that last stock.
Yeah.
He needs to find the knockout right here.
And I mean, BBBalloonboy has been landing a ton of hits, but Teros, you just get a couple hits and you can even it up just like that. Little string starting up from BBBalloonboy there. Oh! Punishes that spot dodge with a dare, and Anonymous Alex evens it up in the light yellow here. Gonna stick with the axe. And this game is so much more even than I expected right off the bat. I mean, BBBalloonboy came out just absolutely swinging, destroying on Anonymous Alex there, but it's back to even.
Yeah, very slightly in BBBalloonboy's favor, and realistically, Bo should be very good in this matchup. Weapon throw down isn't going to catch, but Anonymous finds it. Would he have been knocked out right there? I feel like he might have without that chase dodge. I think BBBalloonboy getting slightly overzealous, trying to go down for that edge guard, and Anonymous now is going to find a bit more time on this stock. There into side air, not going to be enough. BBBalloonboy holding onto this bow right here. Edge guard.
Yeah, super even here.
Once again.
Bow into hammer, very unfavored for hammer, and that's going to be the KO for BBBalloonboy. I think he's going to stick with blasters. There it is. He's been racking up tons of damage with this weapon, and doesn't go for the weapon guard there. Lets Anonymous Alex get axe, but he's just putting in damage. Anonymous Alex gets the Sair, goes for a dash Sair off the edge, doesn't get it. Still has this pressure though. Small punish from BBBalloonboy with that side light there. Still just getting damage, playing safe.
Chip. Oh yeah, there goes the D-Light Sair. That is so much force. But every little chip that BBBalloonboy could have found there is just a little bit of extra value, but not quite enough to make a noticeable difference here. A couple of hits for Teros, and that will equalize up that damage so quickly. BBBalloonboy now over on to the bow. Support by the neutral light weapon throw as well.
Yeah, and just like that, the damage is virtually even here. Anonymous Alex trying to play outside the range of bow here. Get some punishes in. Gets an end light, gets a nair, but BBBalloonboy answers back. Super even now in this last stock. Oh, that's
a big catch.
Gonna catch the dodge in there. Can't quite get the
recovery. Doesn't quite go through.
Side light misses the nair.
Missing the side light nair, yeah. Anonymous looking to try and find some big hits here. The side air gets interrupted the down air by the blasters nair. Down air into the side air won't go through. Another damage is equal once again. Anonymous eking out this equalization here. BBBalloonboy needs to stop the bleeding as soon as possible. One D-Light recovery will probably be enough, but the neutral light is almost going to do it for Anonymous.
Oh!
The side signature going all the way, not going to knock out though.
What an option.
BBBalloonboy does have the disarm advantage, but gets disarmed himself.
Oh my god!
And the nair!
Wow, that was a crazy game. I mean, BBBalloonboy had just a huge lead off the start, had almost an Anonymous Alex in red just right off the bat, but he brought that one back. That was crazy. That was absolutely
Yeah,
insane.
I feel like it's down to the fact that Anonymous is not afraid to play that long game and force BalloonBoy to slip up after playing those long interactions. And I mean, we saw it there, like almost a 5-minute game coming out of both players, but Anonymous was just very prepared to get strapped in and play the longer game, and it really, I think, caught BalloonBoy off guard, especially in that final stop situation where BalloonBoy was getting kind of desperate for those knockouts, and Anonymous just had so much time and space to build up that damage.
Yeah, and yeah, that was just very well played by Anonymous there. Super close though. Getting into game number 2, still on APOC. And hammering the bow. Not a favorable matchup, but Anonymous Alex is still putting in work here. And I mean, he just played this versus Impala and came out on top. So, oh my goodness.
Oh, went for the down signature there as well. That would have been absolutely huge. Team BalloonBoy made use of that signature a lot. Anonymous ripping out the side sig there. Holding a small damage lead here. But with Terrorist, any small damage lead can become a major one with just a couple of hits.
GC D-Light's gonna catch Sarah from BalloonBoy. Small lead. Oh, but the GC side sig! Wow.
That's so brutal to get hit by that. And Anonymous taking the early lead in this game.
Yeah, and I mean, BalloonBoy was damaged, but still, that KO'd very early. And I mean, that's what you expect from Terros there. That is just a huge hit to get hit by. Down sig comes
Speaking of
out.
KOing early, that down signature is, I mean, the hallmark of early knockouts, and does come through BalloonBoy. Move on to the blasters. And just finding these sidelights to break up that neutral. Still holding a small damage lead here.
Yeah, throwing out nairs, gets a couple, but BalloonBoy answering back. Still has the lead.
That's scary.
Gotta be careful here.
That's really scary.
He gets back.
BalloonBoy opting to disarm himself for that whole situation and doesn't actually get punished for it, but still Anonymous almost within range to knock out BalloonBoy here, and BalloonBoy still has some work to do. The down air not going to do it, but one more almost certainly will. BalloonBoy finds a 3-piece, ends with the side air.
Oh! Did Anonymous touch? No, he didn't touch. Wow, what an option. GC D-Sig and Anonymous didn't touch there. That's going to KO. And I mean, Anonymous had the lead there, but it just gets stolen from him with that huge play from BalloonBoy. Sayer's going to even it up perfectly even.
Brings it right back.
Yeah.
That is the force of Terrorist. Just fight. I mean, both weapons can just equalize things up so well with a well-placed side air. So now BalloonBoy has to be careful because once again, Anonymous is not afraid to play this long game in this final stock. BalloonBoy cannot afford to get too desperate here.
Yeah, and he's
in hand
playing really good around.
Finds a 3-4 hit.
Oh!
Doing it on. That lag?
Hello?
I feel like there might have been a little bit of lag. I'm not 100% sure. Maybe he thought he had a jump or a dodge and tried to input it. Didn't matter. I mean, it's happened to me before where I thought I've had a dodge or a jump, tried to input it. Not done it in time and just fooled him because he didn't react quickly enough. But, I mean, we do see BalloonBoy take that second game.
Yeah, and
going into this third one.
2 D-Sig kills for him too. He utilizes the sig so well on Diana. And I mean, last game he had that GC side sig to get back on the map. That was like so unexpected and so good.
That's what happens when you have so much like knowledge of a character. Both of these players coming from console and having immense knowledge of their character of choice from console, swapping over to the PC. And BalloonBoy has always had incredibly good knowledge of Diana as a character, just not quite been able to find those incredible placements that other players have been able to find. But so far, the damage equal with Anonymous here is forced off the side, manages to make it back up without being punished. Side air is very precise by BalloonBoy, manages to find the neutral air as well, not going to be anywhere near enough quite yet, but BalloonBoy, making good use of these platforms, does get disarmed by the D-Light side air though.
Yeah, nice D-Light side air coming from Anonymous Alex, putting the pressure on here. Hits a side light, goes for the end, like, oh, it gets the stomp.
Oh, the turnaround!
Wow. I mean, that was crazy how fast he could do that stomp after whiffing the end line. BalloonBoy does not expect that from him. That's crazy. Gets the side light. Nair goes for another one, but gets punished by BalloonBoy. Oh, goes for the ground pound.
That's risky.
And Anonymous, he doesn't seem to want to put much pressure off stage. Just wants to play on stage and get some damage in, but not going to get a whole lot off of that. Balloon Boy barely in yellow. Opts for bow here. And Anonymous Alex gonna get the weapon.
The Balloon Boy really making use of the speed difference that Bo has over both of Anonymous's weapons. I mean, we saw in that first game that Balloon Boy put a lot of work in with the blasters, but I think once Anonymous got used to those weapon differences, Balloon Boy opted to find a bit of an adaptation. Doesn't manage to close out the edge guard off that, and Anonymous whipping out these signatures now.
Yeah.
Balloon Boy, the lead he had, starting to dissolve a little bit.
Oh, what a combo.
Ooh. I mean, that would have been absolutely huge if it knocked out. Won't quite do so. Another unarmed recovery, but defensive terrorist keeping Anonymous alive. The interesting thing, not going to be enough because it bounces off the stage, just ripping that out. Double unarmed down heavies. I mean, that's very ballsy. You have to respect it, but Balloon Boy will punish accordingly, and now blasters in hand into this axe.
Yeah, I mean, Balloon Boy, he had a big lead there, but Anonymous Alex brought it back a little bit. Both got in red, and now Balloon Boy has the stock advantage. Trying to get a little damage in here. Has the bow, but gets nared by Anonymous Alex. Evens it up. I think he'll probably stick with axe here. That's what he's been dealing the most damage with. And Balloon Boy has blasters in hand. Lands the sideline there. Balloon Boy answers back with the sideline there.
Really well around this axe so far with the blasters, finding these punishes that are very, very well placed, but he needs to be careful about any trades he's finding, because he has to be finding like almost 2 hits for every one that Anonymous finds in comparison to how much damage the 2 weapons do. So there's a bit of pressure put onto Balloon Boy, and the amount of efficiency that has to be put out here. Finds a sideline, finds a side zig for the read. Won't knock out, but going out for the side air, won't be able to find it. Gets back to the stage, finds a D-Light into the recovery, and that is going to do it. Balloon Boy taking game 3 and putting him 1 game away from facing Luna in the losers finals. Yeah,
and I mean, Balloon Boy, he doesn't throw out that side zig often, but whenever he does it, it always seems to hit. He gets that read with the dodges, and I mean, he knows Diana Sigs so well. He uses them so well. Like that was insane. Very well played by Balloon Boy there. No character swaps, and Anonymous Alex still on the Taros. We're going to Apocalypse here. Game number 4. Balloon Boy's up 2-1. And the winner of this will play Luna in Losers Finals.
Daddy Enormous now needs to try and find 2 wins in a row in order to bring this to both a game 5 and then a victory in his favor to go up against Luna in those lower finals. But so far, Balloon Boy starting out very confident. Has found a decent bit of damage here with this bow. Nothing too crazy, but I mean, then again, Terrorists just trading that out so comfortably with so few hits.
Yeah, super.
Wow! That's huge, though! And the side air.
And that's gonna.
Anonymous. Gonna have the options to make it back, in fact.
That was crazy. So well played by Anonymous there, and now the damage is so even. Catches the jump with that antic. He's done that twice now. That's such a strange option to go for, but he knows what he's doing with that. That's just goated right there. Goes for the jump there.
To avoid those exclamation marks. Now back on the stage. The lead he had now fallen apart here. Needs to try and close out this first stock. But the nair is almost going to do it. One more center stage will certainly be enough. The down air could have been enough. The side air not quite going to do it for Balloon Boy.
Wow.
Down air, that is going to be it for Balloon Boy's first stock. Anonymous taking a small lead here. Balloon Boy can close this first stock of Anonymous very quickly, but Anonymous is aware and is going to play around it accordingly. This has to be a very, very quick equalization for Balloon Boy.
Yeah, and not quite enough there with that nair. Looking for another one there. Gets the D-Light into recovery. That's going to do it. Very
I was
nice.
saying this yesterday that gravity cancelling that bow down light is a lot harder than it seems in comparison to on ground because of the lack of that splash hitbox. And so Balloon Boy landing that is a very, very good way to close out that first stock. Anonymous opting to build the damage here with the hammer as opposed to the axe that we've seen prior. That could be dangerous for him considering the bow being in hands of Balloon Boy. But I mean, so far, so even.
Yeah, and I mean, Anonymous doesn't seem to want to really do too much off stage here. Likes to play on stage, get these big hits. And I mean, it's totally different from the last set that we just watched, where both players just are not afraid to go off stage and get their hands dirty. But Anonymous Alex taking this lead here. Balloon Boy's in red. Not quite able to get anything off that. Balloon Boy gets an end light. GCN Sig, that's going to send Anonymous Alex down. Goes for the dare, doesn't get the kill though. And now the damage is evened up. Nair comes out from Balloon Boy. Stomp's coming out from Anonymous. Can't get a hit. Dare's not going to KO. Anonymous just
once again,
around.
We both have both players deep in the red on the second stocks. The Anon Gravity Kettle side heavy is a very interesting option. Balloon Boy narrowly surviving in the recovery to get sent off the top. Balloon Boy taking back the small lead here, but very deep in this red state of health. If he can try and eke out just a little bit of value here, the sidelight though gonna go a little too far.
And I mean, this is Anonymous's last stock if he doesn't win this here. This would send him out of the tournament. Balloon Boy needs to get as much damage as he can. Anonymous needs to get this KO as quick as he can. Goes for the hammer. Dash jump there.
That's risky.
Oh! Wow. Evens it up just like that. In yellow. Needs to play this super carefully. Balloon Boy resting him. Has the blasters in hand. Goes for GCD light. Gets so much. Oh my goodness.
That's really dangerous if you're Anonymous. That's so much value for Balloon Boy. I mean, Terrors does do a lot of damage, but not so much that, like, you can just come back from a huge deficit like that. D-Light into the recovery, not going to quite do it. One more, though, will almost certainly be enough for Balloon Boy. GC D-Light into the set. Gonna throw the blasters away. Gonna go after the edge guard. Gotta be careful against the hammer that has so much vertical pressure there. The recovery.
Wow.
Even in the top left corner, Balloon Boy gonna close it out 3-1 over Anonymous Alex, sending him into the lower finals against Luna.
Yeah, I mean,
guaranteeing him a top 3.
Anonymous Alex, great run from him, getting 4th place in the tournament. That's huge. I mean, he beat the world champion Impala 3-1. That's just crazy. So well played from him. I mean, that's awesome. And now Balloon Boy facing the #1 seed for the tournament, I believe, and PR #1 in North America.